What's up, y'all? You already know who it is. This your boy Nex2C, baby. And I'm chilling with my girl, TampaMystic, on the industry's most wanted. Now, y'all check me out. You can also follow me on Instagram, Nex2C, Facebook, Nex2C, and also on TikTok, Nex2C 501. Y'all, also YouTube, I am Nex2C. That's Nex, the number 2C. That's how it goes down. I'm everywhere, y'all. You holler at your boy. This is what it is. A State in the building. I'm so fly. No attention, so we coming down. See me, better close your eyes. No surprise, they know I shine.
Man, it's your girl TampaMystic, and we are live on the industry's most wanted podcast. Boom. And we got a homie checking in, Nex2C, by the way, at Arkansas, out here in the ATL. What's going on with you?
Who it is.
Give me some love, man.
Yes.
Boom. First and foremost, we got to transfer that good energy, positive vibes.
Positive.
Absolutely,
all
man.
The time.
Go ahead and give us that brief introduction. Who is Nex2C?
Well, you already know who it is. When people hear that word Nex2C, baby, I do it so much to the point to where when people see me, that's what they do. I'll be just walking. I had situations where people walk past me, I don't even know who they is, and just I be walking and just hear Nex2C, baby, and I turn around and I just be like, yeah, man, the love is real. The love is real. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, so for real. Well, thank you for being here first and foremost.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, man. I appreciate you supporting everything we got going on. I wanted to give you your flowers real quick. You recently performed at the OG's birthday bash.
Yeah.
And you won a trap from the basement.
I did.
Let's talk about that real quickly. When you performed for OG Bigger Rankin's birthday bash, what was that experience like for you?
Okay, so I want to take it before the birthday bash. I haven't been here that long. I've only been here 2 months. So I came July 15th was my first day. I'm talking about stepping foot in Atlanta on these terms, of course. But when I came, you know, my thing was, you know, I'm coming down here to pursue my dream. I'm doing good in Arkansas, but it was just kind of, I wanted to be in the face of a bigger audience, I guess.
Understood.
And so it was just kind of like, in my mind, you know, how people playing things out, and it's like, oh, man, I'm finna get to Atlanta. Oh, I'm finna hit the ground running. I'm finna get in. So then, you know what I'm saying, I get here, and then I'm talking about moving slow motion. It's moving so slow that it's like, oh my goodness, what have I done? And it's only been, you know, a day. You know, it's only been a day. It's only been a week. You know what I'm saying? And then I saw that opportunity, and that's when I contacted you.
Yes.
And I was like, this is it. It's time to show them, because every moment that I touch the stage is my opportunity to let you know who Nex2C is.
Yes.
And so when I got there, it was great, man. I loved the camaraderie of the people that I didn't even know.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Just seeing me come up in there, and, you know, I got the gold suit on, and they just like, man, I'm loving your outfit and all this stuff. And then, you know what I'm saying, to perform, you know what I'm saying? And they was just like rocking with me, you know. Sometimes you go to shows, especially, you know, the chitlin circuit, I like to call it, when it's smaller. And you out there and you perform, and they just kind of like just staring at you, or either they on their phones, or either they talking to their friends. They're not really paying attention.
Yes,
they were paying attention.
Yes, they were.
They were paying. Okay, get it.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying. And when you have that energy being fed to you as you performing, that right there turns me into a superhero where I become invincible.
It turns you up even more.
Yeah, and so that was the experience at the birthday bash, and I loved it, and I enjoyed every bit of it.
So, well, listen, you see, the important thing is when you go into a room full of people you don't know, you have to figure out ways to stand out from the crowd, and you did that just not only by the way you're dressed, because obviously, you know, you stand out. People are going to see you coming with the glitter and stuff on, but your presence. You have a good aura about yourself. You have big energy.
I'm told that.
Yeah, and when you have that, people are going to notice it. And the other important thing is, and I tell artists this all the time, quick gem for you guys, is when you go into a room full of people you don't know, and you know you're performing that night, work the room.
Yeah, you got to.
Introduce yourself. Hey, man, I'm Nex2C. Nice to meet you. I'm an artist. I'll be performing tonight. I hope you enjoy my performance. Boom, and keep it moving to the next one. You know what I'm saying? I'm Nex2C.
Yeah.
Because now when you get on that stage, you're going to pay a little bit more attention because they actually made your acquaintance before.
Yeah.
So thank you for being there that night. We appreciate it.
I enjoyed it too. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I don't remember her name, but the one that had she was rap. I think she was singing and rapping, and she had the violin.
Oh yeah. I don't remember her name, but she was a whole vibe. Yes, she was super dope.
So when I saw that, I was like, man, this is amazing. Like I got it. That was also because I mean, to be honest, it's also a competition. And so at the same time, I'm trying to be that guy.
Of course.
I don't mind saying it. That's what I am. I'm trying to be that guy. And so, you know, I saw her and she just made me want to go harder.
Yes.
I ain't got a violin. You know what I'm saying?
But you got some glitter shoes.
But I got some glitter shoes. You know what I'm saying? And I got these dance moves. Who want to go up against me?
Can you lift your leg up?
Oh, they want me to. Just I could turn to black too, you know.
He got the fancy ones. Oh, they reversible glitter.
Let me tell you the story about this outfit though. Let me tell you about the story about this outfit. So when I first started working at the post office, I had never seen so much money on a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? And so I went crazy, and when you start off at the post office, you start off as a MHA, mail handler assistant.
Okay.
And so they don't take out for medical and stuff like that. You just get straight checks. So my checks were $2,000 every 2 weeks.
Oh wow.
You hear me?
Yeah.
And I acting like I ain't never had. Shout out to Juvie. You know what I'm saying? But that was me. I went crazy.
Yeah.
But everything that my intention was to go towards and strengthen Nex2C. So I went into this place and I'm like, finna buy me a suit. I had just made the song Shine. And I already had the idea for the video that I was gonna do with it and everything. So I said, I'm finna go get me a gold suit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they had the places in the mall where they do the real fancy fly suits like these. And I go in there and I didn't even ask for the price. I just grabbed it and got it. Now I understand, you know, $2,000 a check, that's nice.
Yeah.
But when you go to to check out and then they tell you that your outfit is $400. Yeah, like, whatever. I got my weapons.
And you don't want to be like, no, thank you. I don't want it now.
No. It's too late now.
Yeah.
It's too late. And plus, this is an investment. I promise you.
Yeah.
This suit is gonna take me a lot of places, and I bought it, and I didn't look back since. I was like, no matter where I go, when I wear this suit, I'm gonna show out and I'm gonna look.
It's like that record by the Migos did. They did a record called Notice Me, and that's exactly, they're going to notice you wherever you go.
Yeah.
You're gonna stand out, man. Listen, and that's what it's all about. It's about standing out, not trying to fit in.
Exactly.
Period.
I've never been able to fit. Well, it's a place where I think it's a place where everybody fits in.
Yeah.
But because of where I am, you know what I'm saying, or where I'm from, I don't really fit in.
Yeah.
Because I am the way I am, and my music is the way it is. But I was, you know what I'm saying, raised in the hood.
Yeah.
So the things that they praise, you know what I'm saying, like, don't nobody want to hear me.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to hear me. They do not. It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, I have literally, you know what I'm saying, been with my homeboys and they'll be playing a Boosie song or something like that, just on some gangster, and I like it too. You know what I'm saying? And they would play that music, and I try to slide my music up in there. And they'd be like, man, turn that bullshit off, man. Nobody trying to hear that. You know, like, and I don't. You know what?
You gotta shoot your shot.
I don't mind though, cause they my people. You know?
Yeah.
So we grew up together, and maybe my music ain't for you, and that's fine.
Of course,
but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't care. You gonna be sitting there playing a whole lot of trap music, and I'm gonna slide my song up in there just to see how you gonna respond to it.
Growing up in Arkansas, you know, would you change anything about your childhood there?
No,
No.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
It structured you, who you are now.
It's hurtful though.
Yeah.
It is hurtful. I mean, the battle was, but I mean, and my battle wasn't, it was more internal than it was external.
Yeah.
I just low self-esteem.
Yeah.
It's crazy because, like me, the way I have never. My battles is I never been chosen by a girl. It's like sections in my life where I never been chosen by a girl, or a girl wanted me, or I would like a girl and then my girl would like my best friend.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So mine is,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to downplay that because there's people that go through that now, you know what I'm saying? Younger people that go through that now, but it's still heartbreaking.
Of course.
And then you find yourself doing the most to get that attention. And so when
a lot of people do it for clout.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? And I admit I used to be that person. Like, I am who I am now, but it's only because I own who I am. Not the person trying to do it for clout, but I own that I am that person who is goofy and crazy. But I went from goofy and crazy to trying to be gangster to trying to be a pretty boy to trying to change my image to please others instead of just being who I am.
Absolutely. But you know what, though? I think that when we go through stuff like that in life, like we're going to get more no's than yeses in life, right?
Yeah.
We're going to be told no from the time we're a newborn. No, don't touch that. No, don't do this. No, you can't go outside. No, 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 no. Yeah. It's what you do with the yeses that make all the difference. And once we realize that, man, it's a game changer.
Thanks.
It's a game changer. Coming out here to Atlanta, was it solely to pursue your music career?
Yes.
So you've been here since July.
I've been here since July 15th. I started with, like I said, I started working at the post office, and the orientation at the post office was like, hey, so this is what it is. If you want to move, wherever there's a post office, we can move you.
That's amazing. That's a great job to have.
And so I was like, okay, I don't know what's going to happen. So it's called the e-reassign. I put in the e-reassign to Houston. I put an e-reassign to Atlanta. I put one to California. I don't think they don't have any openings in New York, but they did in California. And
it's been too cold up there anyway.
Yeah, but I would love to see. I just would love to see Times Square, and I'm going to see it. I know eventually when
you go visit and come back.
When my career get. But see, that's the thing though. I love Atlanta, but when that time comes and my music starts to take off, I'm going back home. I want to buy me a house in Arkansas. I'm going back home. This is a nice place to visit. This is a nice place to hang out and stuff like that. But I'm good. I'm good with y'all traffic. I'm good with y'all. I'm good with the oh my goodness, the stuff that I see on the news is ridiculous. Yeah. And I'm not saying that it don't be like that in Arkansas. It is like that in Arkansas as well. But it's just like I love my state.
I agree. No.
Wholeheartedly, I love Arkansas. I love Little Rock. I probably want to stay in Little Rock though. I'll probably be like somewhere. I want some land.
Yeah, kind of out the way a little bit. 100%. Listen, I say it all the time. This is not going to be my permanent home. I eventually do want to move back to Florida because that's where all my day ones are at. That's where my family is at. Yeah. But like you, I want to do it where a time where I can afford to do, where I can move out the way a little bit, like you said, have a little bit of land. That's living to me right there. Yeah. But while we hustling, we got to be in a big city like Atlanta.
Facts.
So you've been out here, like I said, a short time since July 15. You've now got a job at the post office out here. You've been doing some performances and stuff like that. So far, I mean, outside of the crazy traffic and stuff, give us the real deal. What's your experience been like living here so far?
I laugh because, I like right now is it's kind of a journey. I'm learning. I'm going through a transitional phase in my life where I'm being strengthened.
Yeah.
By the journey that I'm going through. My mind is being worked out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, with working out, when your muscles grow, they tear.
Yes.
And it hurts.
Yes.
And it's hard sometimes.
No pain, no gain.
And so I'm hurting.
Yeah.
I'm hurting. I'm struggling. But at the same time, I know what I want.
Yeah.
I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get it. And so that's where I'm at. And so it's just kind of like the being here is awesome, but the pain that I'm going through is it's on borderline. I've never known doing music in Arkansas. I've never known what it feels like to be like, man, maybe I should just quit.
Yeah.
Like I just, but this is what it is. But I have a firm faith in God, and faith. You know what I'm saying? And just knowing that, when I first, going back to the earlier question, when you said something about me moving here, I got the opportunity with the post office to move here and have a job at the. Shout out to my people at the Atlanta NDC. You know what I'm saying? That's where I work at now. And shout out to my people back in Arkansas at the post office, the PNDC. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout y'all out so when you do see it, you know what I'm saying, I'm showing love to y'all for real, because that's my audience. They know me. You know what I'm saying? But it's just kind of like when I got here, it's just like the struggle of just kind of keeping on. Is like,
it's a lot.
One day at a time, just really taking it one day at a time.
And that's what you have to do, really, when you put yourself in a vulnerable position.
Yeah.
Because it's a major risk leaving your comfortable home base, going to a city where you've never lived, going to a city where you probably don't know many people, going to a city where you're not sure what's going to go on. It's a major risk, and you feel very vulnerable, and I trust me. I moved here, and within 6 months of me moving here, I got laid off from my job that I was making almost $100,000 a year at. So it was hard. And there were times where I didn't know if I was going to make my rent or if I was going to make my car note. Like, I went through that. Fortunately, by the grace of God, I hustled it up every single month, but it was tight. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's tight. It's hard. It's difficult, but you will overcome. Everything that you're going through right now. I promise you stay down, you stay obedient to that man above, and he will see you through everything. You are Nex2C.
I am Nex2C. I'm going to tell you, the thing is, when I first, and then going back to that, the day I did the trapping in the basement.
Yeah.
I left here, and, I was really, like, just, it just riding on a high. You know what I'm saying? I had did Bigger Rankin's birthday, then trapping in the basement, and then the A3C is coming up.
Yes.
And I had that set aside for me where I was going to perform for. Well, I am going to perform for. What's his name? The producer,
Drummer Boy.
Drummer Boy, yeah.
Hey, yeah, boy.
Yeah, so I'll be performing for him and everything. Just kind of just putting myself out there in any way that I can.
Yes.
And so I'm just like, man, I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. And I guess one night I enjoyed it too much.
Yeah.
And I was drinking, and I got behind the wheel of a car and I ran into an 18-wheeler. And I lost my car. So now I am here on the Atlanta streets, and instead of, driving to where I need to get to, now I'm Ubering and I'm riding the bus. And that I've been there. So it's no big deal, but I'm going to tell you the difference between being there in Arkansas and being there in Atlanta. Then being there in Arkansas, you pay $30. There's only one bus line.
Yeah.
And that is the Central Arkansas Transit.
Yeah.
That's it. You pay that $30 a month, you can ride and go wherever the bus takes you.
Yeah.
Here, you have the MARTA, you got Cobb Link, and you also got whatever that thing is that I had to take to get here. I don't know. I don't even know the name of the bus because I ain't never just been over here or had to ride the bus over here in this section.
Right.
And so the thing is, a bus pass, that's the bus pass, $30 in Arkansas. Here, the bus pass is $100, and that's just for the MARTA. And that means the MARTA can take you to Cobb, but once you get to Cobb, then you have to have cash to ride the Cobb wherever you go, and you have to have Cobb. You have to have money to ride Cobb to get back to MARTA, or you have to pay a Cobb pass, which is also maybe $100, $120. I just looked at the one it started with an M. I can't remember it, but that bus is $140 to get a pass. That's a pass
Per month?
Yeah. for a pass to ride the bus unlimited.
So it's like by the time if you have to buy all of those, that's a car note. Really?
Exactly.
I mean, it saves you the stress of you driving yourself, but riding that bus, sometimes it takes you 3 times, 4 times longer to get where you're going because they make all these stops.
To get here, it took. I've been riding since 10 o'clock this morning to get here at 1 p.m.
Wow. Listen,
it's real.
I haven't rode a city bus since I was a teenager, but I
love it though.
Listen, it gives you time to think, read, watch video, whatever. You're not worried about the stress of the traffic. Someone else is doing the driving for you. So
if I get a car, I'm still gonna use public transportation. I love it. But coming here was awesome. I just love the compliments. I'm just on the bus chilling. I'm talking about Mexican dude. You clean. You clean. I like, you look good. You look good. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Black man come out. Oh, bro. Hey, you looking good.
You sharp.
Yeah, I catch the Uber. The Uber driver like, so what you finna do? I know you finna perform. What you do? You rap, you sing. What you do?
Yeah, I'm part of the Temptations.
I got sunshine. But you know what I'm saying? I just love, first of all, like you said, you know how you was talking about how, you know what I'm saying, some people just like to be in that spotlight.
Yeah.
I've always love to be in that spotlight.
Yeah.
So that is, I don't mind it. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
But you do it for the right reasons. Some people do it for the wrong reason. Like we were saying earlier, some people do stuff just to get attention because they love the clout.
Yeah.
You do it because this is your passion.
It is.
You came to Atlanta on a whim, like this is where I'm going, not knowing.
I lost everything. When I was at home, I was paying $385 a year.
For what?
My house. Property tax.
Oh, okay.
$385 a year.
Wow.
Rent free.
Wow.
That's why I was able, when I got the job at the post office, I was putting out videos every month. I put the song out there, put out a video every month. You know what I'm saying? Just because at that time my strategy was to bombard them with me.
Yeah.
Videos, music, you know what I'm saying, and just doing it on a consistent basis.
Yes.
And so so I took advantage of not having to pay rent, and instead of paying rent, I made videos and I put it towards my music.
Yeah.
And then once I got on permanent, my checks got smaller, but I still, would do that. It just wasn't as much.
Understood.
And so but it was really, you know what I'm saying? And so I gave that up, and so basically the house is gone now. My mama sold it.
Yeah. So,
I basically in Arkansas I was a poor, spoiled, rich kid. Did that make sense? I was a poor, spoiled, rich kid. I was my family, the ancestors, the people before you, they had really set up our family to a point to where, you know what I'm saying, we could have when they gone. They showed you how to do it. They showed me how to do it. I see it.
Yes.
And now I want to do it for my kids. You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm making mistakes on the way, but you know what I'm saying? I honestly believe 100% in my craft and my talent, because I have been doing this for a long time. And so I know that but when I get to that point where I can make that money, I can put my kids in a position to where my great-grands are going to be able to prosper and also be able to see, you know what I'm saying, how it is, and be able to set a foundation like the people did for me.
Generational wealth.
And so, but me giving, you know what I'm saying, giving all that up to come here to do that, because I'm not able to take care of the things that was in Arkansas. Yeah. I literally came here and gave up everything. And when I tell people that, it's like, you did what? and you need to go back home. And it's like, I can't.
The people who, this is my opinion on that. The people who immediately like, oh, why did you do that? They don't believe in you. They don't believe in you. And I'm going to say it like this and straight like that. If they really believed in you, they would be like, oh, man, that's congratulations. You're going to shine out there in Atlanta. If they talking about, oh, man, you need to go back. Why did you do that? Y'all don't believe in him. Whether you want to admit to it or not. Because I dealt with that when I came here. I had people be like, why are you moving there? You don't know nobody. They must not believe in me. And guess what? I don't talk to them people no more. Period. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that you didn't let nothing stop you, no adversity. You just had this recent situation where you totaled your car, but you were here. God spared your life. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying? Praise the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Amen. Yes, Lord. Question the Holy Ghost. So silly. But no, on everything, bro, like I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you because you have not let nothing, zero, stand in your way. With that being said, let's talk about your music. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You're a phenomenal music artist. You came out to the showcase. You showed out. You showed up and showed out. Not only do you have good music, you're a performer. Yeah. Tell everybody what song you're pushing right now.
Well, the song, I got two.
Okay.
I'm pushing Shine, and I'm also pushing Don't Go Away. Shine is like the number one, though, because Shine, I just love the great instrumentation, you know, and my music is made to dance. This is, I got this levels to this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this is level one Nex2C.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be the modern day MC Hammer.
Yes.
Modern day.
I am Hammer.
Yeah, I'm talking about with that. I'm trying not to go broke though, but have, you know what I'm saying, bring the dancers on stage with me and have be like, it seemed like dancing was the part of hip hop.
Yeah.
And we kind of, it's not taboo. I can't say that. I'm not going to say that because if you go back to, you know what I'm saying, they got different kind of styles now where they just kind of freestyling and jigging and stuff like that. And oh man, I love it. It's, especially when you can find somebody that can get down with, especially in Memphis when they be.
Oh, Memphis has all the dances. They be doing the little lawnmower thing. Hey, they be getting it.
Yeah, like for real. So like I respect the dance. You know what I'm saying? And so. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I want to do. I'm a rapper. I'm a rapper, and I dance.
You're an entertainer.
I'm an entertainer.
All around entertainer. You're not a rapper. You're an entertainer. You're an artist. Yeah. To me, rapper just kind of boxes you in, closes you in. You're an entertainer all the way around.
I got that on the Lotto. I'm working on a Lotto remix. That's the first thing I say. She say, rip me out the plastic. I've been acting brand new.
Yeah.
I say, don't put me in the box because it ain't nothing I can't do.
Oh,
I got a job. I don't rob, so little nigga, I ain't you. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
But, you know, I'm working on that.
That is dope, bro. So you got the two records that are out right now. Is there a visual for either one of them? Both.
Yeah.
Man, and he gave you the YouTube channel at the beginning.
Yes,
Tell him one more time.
YouTube.com/I am Nex2C, Nex, the number 2C. Y'all check that out, man. And that'll show you. It really, I try to make it to where my videos really embody who I am.
Yeah.
And so I try to put those things in there. Dancing is like a must, not all the time, but some, because I got some songs like Out the Ghetto. I think these are the Shine, Out the Ghetto. I got a few videos, but Shine, Out the Ghetto, and Underdogs. Those three right there are kind of like my top three where I just like love. Like if you get a chance, I want you to check out the Underdogs. I literally went to Scott, Arkansas. This is around the time when I was telling you I had the money. I went to a costume closet. That's what it's called. I don't know if they still open now. And we went and we bought slave outfits. Scott, Arkansas still have a cotton field. They have a plantation museum.
Wow, you do see that in some of the rural areas.
Yeah, they let us shoot. At the plantation museum.
That was
I relived it's kind of like a slave takeover.
I need to check that video out.
Check it out.
What's the name of that song?
It's called The Underdog.
Okay.
Featuring Arkansas Bo. What's up, Bo? You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. That's big bro right there. I'm telling you, like, Arkansas has some of the best talent. There's, you know, and it's just kind of like it's an area honestly where we really doing things to where, you know, it's getting to a point where Arkansas don't need nobody. Just like how Texas came up and
Yes.
Arkansas was doing the same thing. And I have to admit it, you know what I'm saying? They got the Pressure Universe. They got a TV. It's a TV show that they shooting, and it's called Pressure.
Okay.
And they did a movie, and it's called Pressure. Also, so it's a lot of things going on in Arkansas, you know, and of course they you know, we're gonna expand and then people gonna see it, but it's all done in Arkansas.
That is amazing. And let me just say this. What are the odds? I had 2 interviews today, you guys, 2. And both of them are from Arkansas. And you guys, I didn't know that. You guys didn't know
crazy.
that.
Yeah.
What are the odds?
I know.
Arkansas is on the rise.
Yeah, for real. And it's my boy Ken Cautious, he shot a movie. I was in that movie. I've done acting before, and so if you want to check that out, that's not on my page, but it is on YouTube. It's called Broken Glass.
Oh, okay, dope.
I was like the gangster. You know.
Oh, congratulations on that. That's dope.
That was a nice. I love that. I had that opportunity, and so, you know, just the experience of acting, and I mean, I've been doing entertainment all my life.
Yeah.
Like, I was Jesus and I was Jesus and I was crucified on the cross, you know, and Allah, little box of botany. My God. Why have thou forsaken me? Like, you know, and
You just was all in
Jesus.
character. My cheeks hurt from smiling right now because
But that's, you know what I'm saying?
I love it.
So it's, and this is at 10 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I was doing it then.
So that's where you were talking about that you've been doing this for 30 years because you
Yeah.
started acting and stuff at the age of 10.
I used to be that, and I grew up in the church, so I was the kid.
Well,
I was the kid that
yes,
always wanted to lead the song.
Yeah.
You gotta realize.
Did you ever do gospel music? Or is it always on the secular side?
I did. I tried to do gospel music, but it's kind of like my heart wasn't ready. My heart isn't. It's kind of like I'm trying. My music is expressions.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like I had to bottle up the other stuff that I feel, or maybe I wasn't at the age to where, or time where I can, you know, make that song and then keep it where it's not secular.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely,
but,
I respect it. I
and
understand.
then at the same time, you know, I know your man ain't doing you right. Just hit me up. I'm on my way. I'll be there at the speed of light to show you what you've been missing. Gonna beat it into submission, digging in your guts. I'm just trying to make you love me. Hey, shout out to my boy Ferocious, man.
Hey, that's a vibe.
I got that was in 2011. That's
Oh wow.
yeah, that's Speed of Light. That was a song I have to say, sadly, I slept on.
You should redo it.
Yeah, you know,
Bring it back to life.
I am because and especially in the land of music, you know what I'm saying. Nothing is, you know what I'm saying. There's always that avenue where it can be reused, and then how you was talking about syncing. That is most definitely ready to be used in a film as a love scene. Oh my God, you know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely.
For real.
And if you think about it, if the whole world ain't heard it, it's still a new song. So you could literally re-release it because, you know, if it came out that many years ago, you might want to get even the mix touched up, but you could probably, you know, get the mix because technology has advanced.
True.
Get it remixed and mastered and put it back out there.
Yeah, for real.
We're anticipating that. Before we give out, you know, your social media and all that stuff one more time, you know, tell everybody again, you got the Shine record and what's the other one?
Okay, Shine. So, first of all, I'm sorry. I don't want to, you know, like slack or put that on the back burner, but please don't go away. It's called Don't Go Away.
Don't Go Away.
That vibe is more. I took it from. I'm thinking New Edition.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my goodness. So you know, and you think, if this is a love, why do I feel this way? You know what I'm saying? And come on, man, listen, it's
good music.
It's 2023. If that's played that song right now, just a little, and then not to mention with the music, the movie revamping the dance, they revamping the dance scene and stuff like that. With them doing that, now when people see it, it's nostalgic.
Yes, it is.
My music, the music that I make or I intend to make, is to live forever.
Yes.
Not because it's hot right now. My music is here to stay. My music is not going anywhere. My music is gonna be there, and it's gonna grab you.
Timeless.
Because it's gonna be timeless. It's gonna grab you and hold on to a memory. But yeah. So "Don't Go Away" it was inspired off of that song. You know what I'm saying? New edition. So check out that "Don't Go Away," and of course "Shine." That is produced by my boy Ferocious. The instrumentation in that, just the song, the beat is just like amazing. You know what I'm saying? When I first heard it, it was like I would have been. We wouldn't even been friends no more if he would have gave that beat to somebody else. Oh, we wouldn't be friends no more. But you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, it came to me in a dream. I write songs in my dreams, in my sleep, literally. Wow. It gets so serious to the point to where I'm laying down sleep, right, and a song pops up in my head. Now I'm in the realm in my dreams between waking up and a song. Yeah. And if I open my eyes, I'll lose it. Yeah. So I'll lay in my bed for like 20 to 30 minutes, maybe an hour, until I remember that song that's in my head. So before I wake up, I'll remember it. Yes. And it's so for real. Like, so when I heard it, all I heard was shine. And that's what I heard, right? So then I woke him up. I woke up and I called him. I said, "Bro, I need that beat." And he came and and then so it was like, now I have the cadence. Yes. I'm like a person that writes towards cadences, and then I put the words to it. You can find me in the sky, I'm so fly. No potential, so we coming down. See me better, close your eyes. No surprise, they know I shine.
I love it. I love how you speed it up and slow it down. Yeah. Like, it's so important to switch your flows.
They used to give me flack for that. Like, they used to give me flack for that. But you know what, though? Going back to what you're saying, I took that, and what I did was I said, I can't do that because, oh my God, like, I am like a diehard fan of Twista. Yeah. To me, and I don't hear it. No, I rarely hear. I never heard nobody say it, but to me, Twista is like one of the greatest rappers.
I agree.
And the reason I say that is because there's so many people that can do punchlines and stuff like that. The vocabulary, the fastness, you know what I'm saying? Yes. The fastness, the vocabulary that Twista has is amazing. Yes. And it's kind of like, what made Jordan so great is because people couldn't do what he do. Exactly. People can rap fast, but when you're using, you know what I'm saying, when you're using words that people don't even use, that you really got to look in the dictionary and say, what's that word?
His vocabulary is huge.
It's ridiculous.
Yes.
It's ridiculous. And so that what that was. But at the same time, I'm a fan of Busta Rhymes. The way he, you know what I'm saying, the outlandishness of his videos and the way he puts together, you know what I'm saying? And then you got to give it props up to, you know, people like you know what I'm saying, Jay-Z and stuff like that. I had to like really go back and like study those things because I wasn't even really just a fan of Jay-Z like that. Ooh, I'm probably gonna get some hate off that. But
no, I hear that a lot, honestly.
But after years, and I go back and then I can't remember the first album that he did that before with the Dead Presidents on there and stuff like that. Like when I really started studying music, I went back to those albums. Yes. And I went back and I tried to, like, you know, really like see what it was that kind of made him stand out, and then you start to see it as an artist. A-Bot, MJG, UGK, Pimp C, I wasn't really a big fan of him also, but you got to understand, I wasn't a part of that life. Yeah. So if you're not in the streets, then it doesn't, just the same way.
You don't resonate with it.
The same way that when they listen to my music and it's not street, they don't resonate it. Yeah. When he did what he did, I didn't. But after when you get older and you start to just like kind of it got that vibe to it.
Yeah.
And so these people, all these people, is so many influences that I have in the music industry. You know what I'm saying? That it just made it to where, okay, these guys, I got to keep this fast twisting in there.
Yes.
But at the same time, I need to be able to learn how to respect the Pimp C, the simplicity of what Pimp C saying, straightforward. The straightforwardness of Pimp C, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The wordplay of MJG and Bun B when they do their thing, the poeticness of 8 Ball and all this stuff, and just kind of taking it and just putting it in my music and trying to, at the same time, be original.
Yes, absolutely. And that's what it's all about. Is like you said, you can get influence from other people, but still keeping yourself true to who you are and keeping it original.
And that's what it is.
I love it, man. Well, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for pulling up. 3 things we got to do before we get up out of here, though.
Okay.
1, tell them one more time where they can follow you at on your social platforms.
Okay. But check it out. You can just follow me on Instagram.com/Nex2C. The link is in the bio. That's my link tree, so that'll link you with everything. You know what I'm talking about. I guess you're there trying to
shout out the rich girl on that.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all can just follow me on that. Also, y'all check out my videos. You know what I'm saying? On YouTube, I am Nex2C, Nex, the number 2, the letter C. I am Nex2C. Also, my TikTok, Nex, the number 2, the letter C. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with it, but at the same time, I'm silly with it. I'm a fool. So, you know, I got to be doing my things on TikTok and everything. So, you know, excuse me, it is what it is. And I just appreciate you for having me on here.
Of course. I got 2 more questions for you.
Okay.
Who do you want to shout out to?
I want to shout out, of course, I got to shout out my people in Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? Of course, my Ferocious, my producer in Arkansas, Sis, you know what I'm saying? All my people, my guy, you know what I'm saying, best friend in the whole wide world, throwback to Beastmaster, yeah, ooh. He would have been mad at me if I didn't throw that in there, you know what I'm saying? He doing this thing, y'all check that out. Bread, it's about that bread, you know what I'm saying? That's his clothing line that he got going on, and then he just released Bread, baby. I'm about to show you a couple pictures of that. It looks dope, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, everybody out there that's trying to get it. If I didn't mention you, right now I have to. You know, usually I don't do this, and shame on me for not doing it. But my family, my mama, who is like my backbone right now. I don't want to start crying and stuff. But like she's like the main one that's telling me, you know what I'm saying, you there and keep going. And, and it's like the one that's there that I reach out to, and my kids, you know what I'm saying, and for them being their support system, like, you know what I'm saying, that I have, and just everybody that's out there that's hitting me up, that's like constantly hitting me up, hey, you straight, you good, how's ATL treating you, just showing me love, and just really, just, you know what I'm saying, just really got my back, and just, you know what I'm saying, keeping it real with me, and just believing in me and knowing that I'm here for a purpose that's bigger than me.
100%. Absolutely. Last but not least, we are live. Industry's Most Wanted podcast. Boom. We got the homie Nex2C checking in.
Nex2C, baby.
Go ahead and tell everybody what makes you the industry's most wanted.
Well, what makes me the industry most wanted, because I feel in a gap that we don't have. I am that guy. I am that dancing, the performer, the big performer that also comes with the rap, that also gives you that feeling of life. I am that guy. I'm the one that's gonna put you out, get you out of your seats, and make sure that you groove with the music that I create, and also make you think and feel. And that's what makes me the industry most wanted.
I love it. Thank you again for being here, and shout out to you.
I appreciate it.
Shout out to you, man, for being here and overcoming everything. I appreciate your time. We up out of here, y'all.
Deuces.
Deuces.
State, Little Rock, Arkansas, baby.
We in
here.
Standing in the class all alone, going to the top where I belong. You don't believe that the bitch be gone. You obsolete, weak, geeks wrong. Ain't no need for the hating. You don't like me, that's okay then.